Hey guys, it's Lara. It's weigh-in day, so hello. So I'm gonna start with saying that I was very close to not doing my weigh-in video today. I've gone through this in the past where I've had not very good weeks, and I have really contemplated just skipping my weigh-in video that week or whatever, but I'm really proud of the fact that I have yet to skip a single weigh-in week. So I'm like, well, I gotta keep going with that. So then I was like, maybe I'll give myself a pass for this week and I won't actually tell you guys what I weighed in at this week. But then I'm like, no, I'm gonna just face it. So this week was not very good. For starters, basically there was only one day in this last week that I was actually within my points. Every other day I went over. Just whatever. It's just one of those weeks. And then it's also that time of the month, and this month is rough. Every month is like different for me. Like some months are like I don't really get very many symptoms. Other months it's just insane. This month, this week has been so terrible. Like my mood has been okay. Like some months I get really bad mood swings and stuff like that. And really bad cramps too, which I haven't gotten this week either. But this week I am so bloated. And yeah, my diet hasn't been the greatest, but it's not just due to that. So bloated. Insanely bloated. So, yeah, and then obviously, I've also this week been getting really insane cravings and just whatever. So, anyways, time of the month, bloatedness, and just my diet was just off this week, pretty much all week. Like I say, Tuesday was the only one day in the last week, from last Friday to yesterday, Thursday. Only one day that I stayed within my points range, and that was Tuesday, and that's it. Wednesday night, I had a huge binge. That was when my little monthly friend showed up, and I was just feeling so bloated and so, I just want to eat. And then last night, because I was like, whatever, this week's weigh-in is shot anyways, I really wanted sushi, and so did my husband. So we had sushi last night, which is super high in sodium. That is not something you normally should eat the night before weigh. Anyways, okay. So I weighed in this morning at 167.2. That's a gain of 2.2 from last week. So whatever. I expected it. I deserved it. I earned that gain. So I don't know. It could have been a lot worse. And this is where I see the P90X thing is really doing wonders for me, because if not for P90X and for the fact that I still did my 6 workouts this week, it easily would have been a 5-pound gain week. Easily. So moving forward, that's in the past, that's behind me. But I've noticed something. I noticed this about me. I've noticed it before. And then this whole thing, how I've been in the last couple weeks, has kind of reassured that, it's kind of set it in for me even more. But basically, when I get really close to a goal, I back off. And I kind of start working against the grain of what I'm trying to achieve. And and it's weird. It's I'm afraid of reaching goals or something. I don't know what it is, but I was 8 ounces away from 50 pounds lost. And that 50 pounds was in the back of my mind, constantly. It was I was obsessing over getting to that 50 pounds lost. I got 8 ounces away from it, and now where am I? I'm 3.2 pounds away from it, And it's like, I think I got so close to that goal, I put this insane amount of pressure on myself. And it's just, I just do it to myself, and it's all up here. It's all up here. And then it's like, I just put this insane amount of pressure on myself, and then I end up working against the grain of what I'm trying to achieve. I start kind of, I don't know, the way I always describe it is kind of like rebelling a little bit, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, I want to do really perfect this week, so then I'm like gonna go against myself, and then like the fat girl in me is like, no, you're not, you gotta eat, you know? And it's just something that I've been battling with this. I've had these weeks like this all the way along. I always bounce back from them, and that's the most important thing. So basically for this next week, my plan is just kind of like, I know that I can easily lose these 2 pounds that I put on, this last week, like easily, because yeah, so, I'm not too concerned about it. But yeah, my plan for this next week is just like, I'm just gonna go back to my basics, just, you know, being mindful of the choices that I'm making, being mindful of the stuff that I'm eating, you know, tracking everything, just, yeah, and I feel like I sound like a broken record because I feel like I'm always preaching this. Like, I have to track everything I eat. And I'm not giving myself any specific cheats this week either. Like, I'm doing Weight Watchers, right? So, as you guys know. So I have my weekly points allowance, and they're there for me to use. And, you know, if I dip into my weekly points allowance, that's fine. And I'm not gonna sit here and tell myself I have to have a perfect week this week, because then that's when I turn around on it, and then I just do so terrible. So I switched my thinking this morning. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do my best this week. And it's probably not going to be perfect, but I'm going to do my best. And the one thing that I'm going to give myself is tracking everything I eat. It's not something that I'm making myself do. It's not something that I'm telling myself I have to do this. I'm going to give myself that. Like, I'm going to do a favor to myself by tracking everything this week, and staying within my weekly points range, which is actually like, unless I have a full out binge or, you know, eat a big bag of chips or something insanely crazy, it's easy to stay within my weekly points range, especially when I'm doing P90X, because I get like at least 8 exercise points a day, pretty much, you know, except for rest day, obviously. So that's what I'm doing this week. Tonight I'm going out with my friend to go see The Hunger Games, because I finished the books, and she just finished them too, so we're going to go out and see the movie. So I'm really excited about that, and I'm pretty much just like, I'm not going to get anything to eat there. I might get like a diet pop or something, but I don't need anything to eat there, so that's fine. I've already got that set in my mind. There's no other, you know, temptation there for me. And then tomorrow, my best friend who's getting married in August, her dress just came in, and my bridesmaid dress just came in as well. But her dress is out of town. It's like an hour and a half out of town. So, but she's gonna go there, pick it up, and then she wants to bring it to the place that my bridesmaid dress is at, because that's who she wants to do her alterations and stuff. And so tomorrow we're going on a mini road trip, her and I, to go get her dress. I'm so excited. I can't wait. But I'm so excited to see her in it. Anyways, so we're gonna go out of town, get her dress, and then bring it back, and then I'm gonna get my dress, which I'm also excited about. I know I had told you guys that I had a little mini goal set for myself, that I wanted to lose 20 pounds. We ordered the dress at the end of February, and they had said it would be in May, and I wanted to lose 20 pounds by the time the dress came in, and I was like 183 when we ordered it, so that would be 163, so obviously I'm not there, but I am 15 pounds down, so that's still pretty good, right? Because that's like February, March, April, May, in 3 months, 15 pounds, that's fine. average of 5 pounds a month, I'm good with that, you know? It's better than gaining. So anyways, so the dress was, I don't even remember. I told you guys what size it was. It was size 16, I think. And I was so blown away by how tight it was. But dresses are size smaller than pants, I guess, or whatever. But yeah, and it was like, it did up fine. Like, I did the zipper up behind my back by myself, so it's not like super grossly tight or anything. But it was a little bit snug, a little bit uncomfortable. And yeah, so I'm excited because now when I go there tomorrow to put it on, 15 pounds less, it'll definitely be bigger. So, but I'm going to tell her, don't take it in yet, because between now and August, I'll lose more weight. So, yeah. So anyway, so that's my day tomorrow. So the reason I'm telling you guys this, because what does it have to do with whatever, is just, we'll probably go to Starbucks, get a Starbucks when we're out, and so that's like, you know, I always get the skinny caramel macchiato, but it still's like 5 points, but that's fine. I think we're gonna go at like noon, so yeah, anyways, I'll plan it out, it'll be fine. And then tomorrow night we're going to her house, her and her fiance's place for dinner, and I'm not sure what we're having there or whatever, so of course it's the whole, like, I don't really have a lot of control over what I'm having for dinner tomorrow night, but again, as long as I don't overeat, like, you know, it's not going to be a big deal. And then I'll track the best that I possibly can, and, you know, and not use up my weekly points, like, and that's it. The rest of the week is going to be good. My husband's going to finally be back to work every single day next week, so that'll help. And, yeah, so this next week, I'm just going to do my best. Simple as that. I'm not going to put any pressure on myself to say, I want to lose this much weight, or I want to get to 50 pounds lost, or I want to, because that just, it just turns me right around, and I start feeling pressured, and it sounds stupid, but I don't understand how this works, but I'm just learning as I go, and I'm seeing a trend. Whenever I do get really close to a goal, I tend to put a little bit of added pressure on myself to get there, and then it just doesn't work. It's the same with when I was a bridesmaid for my other friend, and her mom ordered me a size large dress without even asking me, and it was like 2 sizes too small. I still had 7 months. Like, I could have lost, you know, 15 pounds easily in 7 months. That's all I probably would have had to lose. And so I kept telling myself, I have to lose some weight, I have to lose some weight. I was like 210 pounds at the time, so 15 pounds, like, in 7 months would not have been hard to lose. And instead, I gained 5 pounds. So the woman had to take the dress out 2 sizes, and it was originally a zipper back, and then she had to change it so that it was a tie-up back, so it had a bit more give, and I don't work well in situations like that, and it's just, I don't know why. I wish I did, because it just seems to make a whole lot more sense to be like, set clear-cut goals like that or whatever, like, I gotta do this and I'm gonna do this within this time frame. But anyways, whatever. What's done is done, so that's my story for this week. 2.2 gain, and I'm gonna do my best this next week, and forget the rest, and we'll see where I'm at next Friday. So yeah, I hope everybody had a great week. I hope you all have a great weekend. I think in the States it's your long weekend this weekend, so if you have a long weekend this weekend, enjoy it. It was our long weekend last weekend, and it was, I don't even remember what we did. Oh yeah, anyways, it was great. So yeah, have a great weekend, everybody, and I will see you guys for my P90X update on Sunday. Okay, thank you for watching.